We use performance-based methods to support young women in empowering their voices for self and for civic advocacy. I've been working on a project this summer with Becca Safran's lab at the CU Boulder campus and with a group of young women, and we've been partnering with a population of barn swallows. It was really designed for them to have this kind of deep experience through one entry point, their relationship with this single population of barn swallows that reside in this one little underpass.
Beth Osnes and I have been cooking on this idea of merging our interests in storytelling so that scientists can care more about the natural world and artists can learn something more about the science of the natural world. We are working with a wonderful group of young women, high school aged, and we have brought them to one of many different barn swallow breeding sites in Boulder County, and we've tasked them with the exercise of observing this group of breeding swallows from an artistic perspective, and at the same time getting them to think about some questions that scientists would also ask when they're observing these birds. Trying to think about how these animals that live side by side with humans inspire stories and art and love for our natural world. The thing that I love about barn swallows is that they're literally everywhere. They completely construct their nests on human-constructed structures like bridges, sheds, barns, our homes. Part of their story is our story. When one looks at the hieroglyphs of the Great Pyramids, the swallows are there. When you look at ancient cave paintings, the swallows are there.
We've reached out to some other species. We spent a morning with some turkey vultures. We've been observing crows and magpies, all with this idea of how do we start to reclaim and to understand our part in the natural world through our relationships with these different birds. From these observations, we're creating these science notes, the scientific observation, and then we're also creating this kind of formation of a performance. There's many ancient cultures that have impersonated animals throughout their performance traditions. And what we find in some of the literature that talks about the theory behind that is they're not doing it to imitate or to mimic. They're doing it as an assertion of their unity with the natural world. In designing each one of these puppets, we're really trying to embody some spirit of the animal. So each one of these birds is made from materials that have either been discarded or purchased at a thrift store. There really is a high level of sustainability and of design into the creating of them as well.
Through this project, I feel a lot more observant and connected with nature.
I now take so much more time to look around the world and notice mundane creatures in their environments.
I have grown as a person from doing this study because I stopped and listened.
Having this opportunity to study over the summer has definitely deepened my connection to the earth. I would like to become an environmental scientist because I feel like I can make the most impact on this earth.
I fly towards my community, my friends, and my family.
I soar in hopes for creating a better future.
My voice lifts my confidence.
My wings take me to heights I'd never thought I'd reach.
My wings take me to a place of happiness that I can create.
There's so many things that we keep telling our young about how we're destroying the natural world, how their existence is a problem. And if we can start to say, yeah, and also you can have these vibrant relationships, and once you have these deep relationships of friendship, you're going to be making different choices.
By embodying the natural world and finding our place in it, we become empowered to want to save it, to want to do our part, to to share our love and inspire others.
It is essential that we find our way towards this relationship with the more than human world. It's linked to our survival, just as the story of swallows are linked to our story of home.